What's up, ladies and gentlemen of the interweb? Welcome to Playbyte, the place where you get all the PlayStation news you care about in a tiny, bite-sized form. Today we have news from Naughty Dog Studios as well as leaked rumors about what they're working on next. Naughty Dog has unfortunately had to lay off several employees, several dozen to be specific. The Last of Us faction is in trouble. It is on thin ice. It's down to a skeleton crew. And lastly, The Last of Us Part 3 has entered pre-production, and The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered is on its way to PlayStation 5. Let's all talk about it. Let's get the rumors out of the way first, and that's involving the future of Naughty Dog. Last of Us Part 3 is allegedly in pre-production. This comes from a 4chan leak that was posted on r/game leaks. And obviously, why wouldn't it be in pre-production? That's literally the only game Naughty Dog makes at this point. The same link tells us that The Last of Us Part 2 is coming remastered to the PlayStation 5 and to the PC roughly 6 months later. That's pretty much assumed at this point that that game is on its way, but it's still good to see this and talk about it anyways. Now, time for the meat and potatoes of this video. The Last of Us faction is on thin ice. Very, very thin ice. It is down to a skeleton crew. Allegedly, PlayStation has lost faith in the crew that was making the game, and they're gonna still try to put it out, but they aren't really looking forward to anything grandiose happening with this. And lastly, the most tragic part of this video, several employees, dozens of employees have been let go from Naughty Dog, mostly contractors, which that's pretty normal. You know, they know they were gonna leave at some point anyways, but to have their contract ripped up and just ended, prematurely, that definitely sucks. That's definitely pretty sad. I've been there, I know how it feels, but unfortunately the reality of working in tech right now, I'm a system engineer, layoffs is just a thing that's happening right now. Everyone in the entire industry is on pins and needles, whether you work in finance IT, video game IT like Naughty Dog employees were, or even just regular everyday IT and help desk. It doesn't matter where you're at in the information technology sphere, you could potentially be losing your job at any moment right now. So my heart goes out to these Naughty Dog employees that lost their livelihood, really. They do have Naughty Dog on their resume. They are gonna land on their feet and be just fine. But it definitely sucks. It's gonna be a lot of stress over the next several months to get a job for them. If you've never been looking for a job, you've never job hopped, or maybe you're just watching this as a high school kid or a college kid who's never really had your adult job experience yet, right now is the hands down worst time to be looking for a job. I've job hopped pretty much every 6 to 8 months my entire career, and this time right here, this is always the hardest time to try to job hop. I've only successfully done it one time in the fall. But with that being said, I would like to know your opinion. What is your opinion on the leaks of The Last of Us Part 3 and Part 2 coming remastered? I think they're pretty set in stone at this point. Well, what is your opinion on the potential cancellation of factions? What is your opinion on these Naughty Dog employees being let go? Do you think it's ultimately a failure of leadership from PlayStation? Or is it just another casualty of the US economy's casual decline? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, try not to die, and I will see you in the next video.